Second Life, a place of escape, connections, creative thought, a virtual world like no other. In our ethnographic study, we explore the real estate market in Second Life. Entrepreneurs have established real estate companies in Second Life where they have reached and serviced a wide range of users, some more successful than others. In this piece, you will gain insight from the perspectives of real estate entrepreneurs in Second Life. Watch as we explore the world of Second Life and determine whether or not a virtual world originally meant for socializing has become a world of business, economic opportunity, and prosperity.
Our first location of choice was Beachfront Real Estate Agency. Beachfront Real Estate Agency is a very popular real estate agency on Second Life. It was established in 2007 and is privately owned by Elaine Politis and Ariel Gonzalez.
Here you can see a chart for the monthly tier prices for Beachfront Realty. Prices range from $15 to $340 a month. Typically, Beachfront Realty has 100 tenants on each side of their islands. The owners of Beachfront Realty own 150 islands and can make anywhere from $1,500 to $340,000 each month per island. Beachfront Realty is fully staffed with 6 realtors, ensuring that customers can be assisted at all times.
There are 3 types of properties users can rent through Beachfront Realty. First, there are commercial properties available strictly for entrepreneurs and their businesses. Residential properties are also available, which are made solely for users to live in. Businesses are not allowed on residential properties. Lastly, there are 3 homestead properties, which are very similar to residential properties.
If you look in the main office of Beachfront, you will see a sign that reads CNN Money. Here you will find a link to a story featured on CNN about the owners of Beachfront Realty. Let's check it out.
This one wants to upgrade to an 8192 waterfront. We were in the middle of the recession and everyone's looking to keep their jobs, and here he is quitting his job. People thought we were crazy when my family heard that he was leaving a 13-year job.
Yeah.
But we were really pretty much confident that this would do fine.
We've been in business since 2005 in Second Life.
Each of us put in $250 each USD to buy ourselves a sim. And before we knew it, that rented out and we made profit. We took that profit and turned it over and bought another sim and another and another and another.
I left August of 2009, 6 months ago. It's a little bit of a cut from where I was making.
Of course, yeah.
I actually worked for Merrill Lynch, who is now, Bank of America, grossing about over $72,000 a year.
Most of our profit is made off of the rent that the tenants pay us to live there. For the most part, I think the recession really didn't impact us too much as far as putting a damper on the business. In fact, I think it's helped us.
Virtual worlds enable people to simulate real-world concepts without having to deal with real-world responsibilities. People can learn how to run a business by setting up a store in Second Life and invest a small amount of money compared to opening up a business in the real world.
Elaine and Ariel only invested $250 each into the business initially, and now they're able to remain financially stable completely off of Second Life. For Elaine and Ariel, their motivation for creating a business on Second Life was the return of profit and the luxury of being able to work out of the comfort of their own home. Beachfront Realty is a prime example of a real estate agency who has successfully taken advantage of the demand for property in Second Life. They have made an investment and received a return more than 100 times their initial investment. One must question how much time is being invested with initial monetary investments. Is there a minimal time requirement in order to get a significant return from a business on Second Life? Does time invested in Second Life correlate with the profit made in Second Life? Should Second Life be used in moderation when one can potentially earn a living in Second Life? We will explore this idea in the next location study at RGF Real Estate Agency. At RGF Real Estate, I was able to connect with Lorac Baines, an excellent representative from the company. There are many points and interesting perspectives that she gave that I wanted to take you through. When I asked her about what motivated her to take part in Second Life, She said at first it was pure curiosity. Then she found it interesting that the economic world in Second Life is so similar to the real world. She made a lot of connections between Second Life and the real world. She also made note that the recession our economy is currently facing has impacted spending on Second Life. Many people don't have money to make purchases on Second Life as they once did, according to Lorac. The main comparison between Lorac and Ariel Gonzalez is that Ariel invests a significantly larger amount of time in Second Life. Lorac has a job, goes to school, and interacts on Second Life, as opposed to Ariel, who only has a job on Second Life. Money is not a motivator for Lorac on Second Life. She believes Second Life should be handled in moderation. To her, a sound investment is a real investment made on real land.
We additionally interviewed other real estate agencies as well, such as ARA from Luxury Home Rentals. According to ARA, business in Second Life corresponds to the real life in almost the same way. There's exchange rates, as she explained to me. With the real life US dollar being down, it also brings down the value of the Second Life dollar. So for example, if 1 US dollar equals 200 Second Life dollars and the value of the US dollar goes down, that brings down the Second Life value from 200 to less. So therefore the economy is affected in that way in Second Life.
Through our ethnographic study, we learned about the different aspects of real estate agencies in Second Life. We learned about the motivation, successes, and failures of these virtual businesses. As with the real world, when the economy is bad, business usually suffers. This is a similar trend in Second Life.
Through our interviews with RGF Estates and Beachfront Realty, we saw how one agency stayed afloat while the other sank. We learned how one was dependent on their Second Life revenue and another pure hobby. We learned how Second Life caters to users' different needs and wants, whether it be entertainment, financial dependency, social interaction, and more. Ultimately, our group learned about the blurring lines of the physical world and the virtual world of Second Life.